Ronnie Graham. We were sitting on the James River, the north bank of the James River, one time in Richmond, and things in Richmond were changing just like they change everywhere. And we had this really great conversation. We were just smoking weed and drinking beer and just doing that type of thing. And I came home, and home at the time was a shed that I was living in, and then a maple tree fell on it, and whatever. That's a part of the story. It's not the most important part of the story, but in the aftermath of that, I wrote a song based on the conversation that Ronnie Graham and I had. And it's just another one of those many three-chord songs based on conversations. But my life turned fairly tragic right after I wrote it, and then I ended up living with Ronnie in his basement in Asheville, North Carolina. And it was a contenting time for a moment. And we were sitting out back drinking beer and smoking weed. And I was like, Ronnie, I know this is super cheesy, but I wrote this song based on our conversation, and I'd like to sing it to you. And he consented, and I sang it to him, which is kind of awkward, but we did it anyway. And a week later, Ronnie died tragically. There was no it's not one of them drug deaths or something that you can foresee. It was a bicycle accident. And we all learn from our loved ones and our family members' deaths. We all learned something super important. And what I would like to explain to you about what I learned with Ronnie's death is fairly simple, is that I'm glad I didn't write him a tribute song. I'm glad I didn't write him a memorial song. I'm glad that I spoke to him about how important he was to me while he was still here. Y'all know what I'm saying? My buddy Bruce, who's a steelworker up in Baltimore, told me, and this is something that he lifted from somewhere else, that you die twice. The first time was when you're physically gone, and the second time is when the memory of you is gone. So I always want to carry on the memory of my loved ones and my family members who aren't here anymore. And please continue that in your lives. How do I explain this? I have trouble explaining this.
Play that shit!
No, I want to talk about it.
Calm down!
I guess I'm thankful that the last words I said to Ronnie Graham was, "I love you, brother."
Yeah!
If you have someone in your life, like deep down, deep in here, that you fucking hate with every fucking ounce of your being, stop wasting your time with them motherfuckers. It is not worth the energy. If you have people in your heart that you truly care about and love, tell them that all the fucking time. Yeah. No memorial songs, no tributes, just do it all the time now. Y'all know what I'm saying? Best friends, they will live, came and went, and not without incident. On the hill they're all moving in, but I don't care much. I'm dodging branches from maple trees, extolling heavy and steady sleep. They seized every city street with tuition, bought filled dirt. And I sat at the river with Ronnie, watching the cormorants and the osprey diving for their prey. He asked about old friends. I said I ain't seen none of them. He said they're all transient, man, and their footprints they washed away. Still I walk this town, hoping to get lost somehow. It seems by now, though, I've smoothed the path in every sidewalk. It's all painted black and gold, black tar where once stood homes, gold in the hand of each student-based franchise. And I sat at the river with Ronnie, watching the cormorants and the osprey diving for their prey. He asked about old friends. I said I ain't seen none of them. He said, how'd you get here, man? And why'd you stay? Come on, brother, let's make a list of all those gone that we still miss. Let's make a list of what they believe, and we still do. Like living first and working last, and beating the day before it's past. Like what's mine is yours, man, and what's yours is mine. I think I'll stay here getting older, and angrier, and getting louder with each passing day. And think about old friends and all that I have learned from them. They may have moved on, man, but we'll all be gone someday.